Sure. Here's your revised 8-minute YouTube video script in plain text, with all formatting like asterisks and bold letters removed. Intro, 30 seconds. Welcome back to the channel where we grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient, from the inside out. Today's topic might sting a little, but it's necessary. Criticism. Whether it comes from your boss, family, followers, or even strangers, most people react to it emotionally. They defend, deny, or withdraw. But the Stoics? They embraced criticism. Not because they loved being judged, but because they saw feedback, even from enemies, as a chance to grow. In this video, we'll talk about how to separate truth from insult. Why feedback is a tool, not a threat. And how to turn criticism into your secret weapon for growth. Part 1, The Problem, Why Criticism Hurts, 1 minute. Let's be honest, nobody enjoys being criticized. Why? Because deep down, we tie our identity to being right. We seek approval. So when someone points out a flaw, it feels like an attack on who we are, not just what we did. But that reaction, that emotional sting, is a sign of ego. The Stoics warned against this. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after, not the ego boost. Truth over ego. That's the Stoic way. Criticism only hurts when you think your value depends on being flawless. But real growth begins when you can separate you from the feedback." Part 2, Criticism as a Mirror, 1.5 minutes. Imagine criticism as a mirror. Sometimes it's accurate. Sometimes it's warped. But either way, you can still learn something. Seneca said, "A wise man is indifferent to praise and blame, but not to improvement." The goal isn't to please everyone. It's to evolve. So ask yourself. Is there any truth in what they're saying? Even if it's harsh, is there a lesson hidden in it? Am I reacting emotionally, or responding rationally? Criticism is like fire. It can burn you, or it can forge you. Depends how you handle it. Part 3, How to Respond to Criticism Like a Stoic, 2.5 minutes. Here's a framework for handling criticism with strength and clarity. 1. Pause, don't react. When you feel that emotional spike, breathe. Don't speak right away. Create space between the feedback and your reaction. This gap is where wisdom lives. 2. Ask for clarification. If someone gives vague or harsh feedback, don't get defensive. Ask. Can you explain what you meant? What do you think I could have done better? This does two things: it shows maturity, and it helps you extract useful insights from even clumsy critics. 3. Separate delivery from value. Not all criticism is delivered kindly. That doesn't mean it's worthless. Look past tone, look for truth. Sometimes your harshest critics are your best teachers, unintentionally. 4. Use feedback to sharpen your process. Once you've gathered the useful bits, apply them. Adjust your plan. Fix the weak spot. Level up. Criticism becomes a weapon, not against you, but for you, when you use it to evolve. Part 4, Real-Life Examples, 1.5 minutes. Let's talk about people who turned criticism into power. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. That criticism fueled the fire that made him a legend. He used doubt as motivation, not a roadblock. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for TV. Instead of quitting, she used that feedback to refine her style and build her empire. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor, received criticism even from commoners. But he welcomed it. He reminded himself, even my harshest critic might be right. What matters is what's true. These people didn't crumble under judgment. They refined themselves with it. Part 5, What Feedback Really Means, 1 minute. Here's the truth, when someone gives you criticism, even if it's harsh, even if it stings, they're offering you data. How you use it is up to you. You can. Take it personally, and stay stuck. Or take it professionally, and grow. You're not your mistakes. You're not your critic's opinion. You're a work in progress. And feedback is fuel, if you use it. As the Stoics taught. Don't react to criticism with anger. React with curiosity. Conclusion, 1 minute. So the next time someone criticizes you, don't flinch. Don't run. Listen. Sort it. Use what's helpful. Discard the rest. Because growth isn't about being perfect, it's about being open. Ask yourself. What can I learn from this? How can I improve next time? What would my future self thank me for doing today? Remember, the most successful people in the world aren't the ones who avoid criticism, they're the ones who transform through it. If this helped you shift your mindset, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and inner mastery. And tell me in the comments. What's the most powerful piece of criticism you've ever received, and how did it change you? Let me know if you'd like help with your video's title, tags, description, or thumbnail ideas.